What's up, y'all? It's Tatycokley. Welcome back to my channel, and as you can see by the title, today we are talking about getting yourself out the friend zone. I know it's such a frustrating place to be. I just know it is. We're gonna get into that. Also, do y'all like my hair? This is it in its natural state. Loose knees. Okay, nobody wants to be in the friend zone. I know a lot of times it seems like you'll never get out of this place, and it seems like you'll just be in this deep dark dungeon forever, looking at him be happy from the outside. But it's not true. We getting you out. Well, we're gonna try. But in order to do that, obviously you need to look your best, and that's where today's sponsor comes in. Today's sponsor is Function of Beauty. Okay, so Function of Beauty is customized hair and body care. Obviously I have curly hair, so mine meets my curly hair needs. And I know sometimes you get intimidated by stuff because it's like, girl, I don't know anything about my hair. But Function of Beauty makes it super easy. You can take a quick 2-minute quiz. In the quiz, you're gonna highlight your hair type, your hair goals, your preferences. You can choose the color of your stuff. You could even choose if you want a fragrance or not, what type of fragrance. Everything is laid out for you. For my curly and coily girls, you can choose your hair type, 3A, 4C, whatever you have. You can also choose curl definition as one of your goals if you want to maintain them. The products are also always free of parabens, sulfates, GMOs, toxins, and it's always 100% vegan and cruelty-free. And then you can also choose if you want silicone-free shampoo and conditioner as well. Okay, so personally with my hair products, I went fragrance-free. I don't know why, I just am loyal to that. But for my body products, I did not do that. I definitely got a little bit of eucalyptus in mine because I know eucalyptus is good for like stress relief, so 10 out of 10 recommend. I went all plain for my bottles. I don't know, I just like the simplicity of it. I think it looks really nice in the bottle, and so yeah, I'll either wash or I'll co-wash with it, and then I'll get out, I'll put my hair into a cotton t-shirt. You could use like a fibrous towel. Is it fibrous? You know what I'm saying. And then I will put a little bit of the leave-in in. I will comb it out, and then I will sit under my hooded dryer and then use a diffuser. That is how we achieve this look. And this is actually 3-day hair, so I've definitely seen a lot of improvement using the products. Typically my hair, like by day 2, is can't even talk about it, but right now it looks so full. I've seen so much like volume, and you can see the definition in my curls. So yeah, I like seeing my name on it. It just makes me feel warm and giggly inside. My specific hair goals is just to like define my curls some more, add some shine, some body, and I feel like it's definitely done that. Obviously you can see it. Also, for the creative in you guys, in the child in me, each order comes with a sticker sheet and you can decorate your bottles. I'm gonna show y'all mine. Okay, so here's mine. I just put some positivity stickers on mine because at this point in the routine I am typically over it, but this reminds me to keep going. Here are my shampoo and conditioner bottles, and they do come with pumps as well, so you guys can click and follow the link below to get 20% off your first order. Also, if you guys do get stuff, make sure you send me pictures and stuff. I just want to see what y'all look like. I want to see the magic. Okay, all right, let's just get into this video. But first, if you've not subscribed to my channel yet, what are you doing? We're gonna give you a couple seconds to do that. Did you do it? Good. Now you can watch the video and welcome to our family. Also, follow me on my socials. This is where you can participate in polls, all that fun stuff, or whatever. Let's just get into this. That was a good clap. So you want to get out the friend zone. You've come to the right place. I wouldn't say I was in the friend zone with Kyrie, but like, if you guys have watched my How We Met story time on my channel, then you know that me and my boyfriend had like a year period before we dated where we were somewhat of friends. Like, he was talking to other people, I was talking to other people, but we were still talking to each other, and like I knew about the girls he was talking to, like things like that. So I've been there to a certain degree, but I also have a plethora of friends who are currently there. So we're gonna get you out. Basically what your goal is going to be is to let him know that you're interested, because if he's really looking at you as a friend, he probably doesn't even think you like him. So we need to throw it out that you like him so we can gauge where he's at. If you're throwing out these flirty hints and doing these little pokes here and there, we might be able to gauge how much he likes you back, if he does, if it's possible to get out the friend zone. Like, these are the things that we need to gauge. We can't gauge it without a baseline. Here's the psychology. You're gonna need a baseline. So if I were you, I would try to observe him while you're not doing these things. Try to observe him and see what he's like with you when you're not behaving in this way, like when you're not flirting and turning it on. See what he's like. Then what you're gonna do is see what he's like when you do turn it on. Then we're gonna compare it to your baseline. Okay, we're gonna compare it and say, what has changed? Has he pulled back or pulled forward? Listen, okay, so typically I feel like I get a lot of you guys telling me that you didn't even realize you were friend zoning yourself, and then all of a sudden he's telling you about all the other girls that he's dealing with, and it's just like, we have to look for the signs. I mean, I'll probably do a whole different video on like the signs that he's friend zoning you. This one is just more so the aftermath of getting out. The very first thing, or just an important thing you need to do or stop doing, is stop being like so understanding and just so open that he feels like he can tell you any and everything, including things about other girls. Once you've set the standard that like, hey, like I'm one of the bros, come talk to me about girls. Once you do that, he's not gonna look at you as if you're not one of the bros, because you're making it seem like I don't care about you. I don't care so much that I want to hear about you and other girls. So he might even like you, but the fact that you've put yourself in that predicament and you're not bothered when he speaks about girls, he might shut his feelings off anyway, because he's probably like, damn, like I'm telling her a lot. So no, you don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about you and Kathy. I don't want to hear about you and Diamond. I don't want to hear it, babe. I don't. And you don't even gotta say it like that, but just like slowly, when he starts talking about girls and stuff, be like, can we not? I don't want to talk about this. Or I just really don't want to hear about your escapades today. Try to make it seem like, she's a little bothered. And I know that like as women, we always try to do the whole like, oh, I'm so unbothered. Baby, sometimes you gotta be bothered. Doing that whole unbothered 24/7 thing is gonna get you lost, okay? Lost in the sauce, okay? It's okay to be upset sometimes. It's okay to be bothered. Honestly, men enjoy it as much as they try to act like they don't. They like seeing us bothered. They like seeing us jealous. They like seeing us act out. Now, am I telling you to do all that? No. But am I telling you that you might want to act a little when he starts talking about girls? Yes. Be bothered, babe. It's your time. Also, if you have kind of pigeonholed yourself, use it to your advantage. So when I say that, if you've pigeonholed yourself to the point where like he tells you about the girls that he's with, that he's not with, like he's telling you his business regarding girls, use it. So if he's telling you, yeah, I was really liking this girl, but then she did this and it's just like a huge turn off for me because of blah blah blah, don't do that. Whatever he's telling you that girl did that fumbled the bag, don't do. Whatever that girl did that secured the bag, do that. You have a leg up on other people because you know him. So you should be able to kind of wiggle your way, sis. But if not, yeah, just use that to your advantage. Just think about everything he told you that he likes and he don't like, and there you go. But again, make sure you're following these things without changing yourself. At the end of the day, you need to be true to yourself. As cliche Hallmark card as that sounds, you'll lose him just as quick as you got him if you don't do that. So in that same breath, make sure you're not talking to him about guys. He don't want to hear that. I mean, if he's even slightly interested in you and you've ever got that inkling, stop talking to him about other guys. Stop talking to him about guys you find attractive or guys you're talking to or guys that have broke your heart and this and that. Don't nobody want to hear all that, okay? Because when you're telling me that, I'm gonna think as a person that, all right, well, you damn sure not interested in me because you interested in Bob, Joe, and Schmo over there. Like, I'm interested in you. Also, I feel like girls trying to do the whole, I've talked to you guys about this before, like the whole like, I know sports, I love sports. Now, that's not to say that women can't love and like sports and know it. That's totally fine. But if you keep like going for that when you're talking to a guy that you like, you're gonna get yourself into one of the bros again. If you harp on that too much, he's just gonna be talking to you about Brett Favre. He's not talking to you about the bed. Okay? No. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're talking to him too much about, you know, things that he talks to with his guy friends, mentally he might not even be trying, but you're getting lumped in with them. Make sure you're not mimicking exactly how his friends are acting, because now you're just a friend. Clearly this is what he likes in his friendships and you're doing the same thing. Clearly this is not what he's searching for in his relationship, or else he'd be in a relationship with the people he's currently friends with. Well, you know what I'm saying. And if you haven't been the one to initiate stuff at all, make sure you kind of start a little bit like, hey, do you want to go do this, just me and you? Like, if you guys are in like a friend group and things are usually a group, try to hit him up separately to start doing things outside of the group, so that everything is not always like such a low maintenance setting, like such a laid back environment where he's not really getting to know you on a different level. Try to get him outside of his normal environment. Your goal here is to introduce him to a different environment with you, a different side of you, a different you, okay? It's the same you in a different viewpoint, okay? Before he might have been bird's eye, now we're heart to heart, chest to chest, eye to eye. All right, anyway. Also, if every time you hang out it's just like, oh, let's just go get a Slurpee or a slushie, let's just chill in the car, let's do that, like very friendly type hangouts, and you haven't demanded to do something else. And when I say demand, I feel like y'all be thinking I mean like, oh, take me on a date. No, I'm saying like, you're like, all right, I'm tired of doing this car hangout thing, like let's go somewhere. Put a fire under that man's behind. You just sitting in the car drinking 7-Eleven Slurpees all day, like that's interested. Men want to feel like you're interested in them. And I always tell y'all that they should be the cat and you should be the mouse, and that I will stand on that. But sometimes the mouse slow down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You don't always have to be running. So at one point you need to kind of make it clear that what's going on is not what you want to be going on, because if you don't verbalize it, how is he supposed to know? I think a lot of times as women we think that like they're supposed to read our minds, and that's like our toxic trait, but they really can't. Obviously everything I'm saying is like a generalization, right? But a lot of men do not be thinking far. They just be looking at what's right in front of them and just that's it. They don't be seeing the signs, they don't be noticing nothing. So you're gonna have to make it somewhat clear that what's going on is not what you want to be happening, okay? But also back to the cat and mouse thing, if you've been playing cat, you could be doing too much. Like, let's say you just are always showing that you're interested, and like, let's say like you just be on him all the time, you initiate everything, even just like friend hangouts, you're initiating it, you're texting him, you're always on him, you kind of show that you really do like him. Like, he's just gonna be bored, he's just like, girl, anyway, that's my friend. Like, no, we need to make sure this is still a mutual chase. But if y'all not showing any type of interest and giving him all signs that you don't care, then he not gonna care. Even it out, mamas. Also, if you've told them like too much about you, so like for example, if you guys like started off as friends and he knew about like all your escapades and like how you treat guys, if you like treat them poorly or like you played them or anything, if he knows too much, why would he sign himself up for the same type of treatment? You know what I'm saying? Like, he could even like you, but you've told him too much. So like, stop telling him stuff. Or if you really do feel like there's a spark there, have a conversation and be like, look, I know that I've told you a lot about like things in the past, but trust and believe, I don't have the feelings for them that I have for you. So it ain't that at all. If you feel like maybe he does like you, but maybe you've given too much info, there you go. And if you're not sure, just stop that altogether. If you like somebody, please don't tell them that how you've been doing these people dirty. Please, it's common sense. If 2 + 2 is 4, exactly. Give him a little bit of mystery, okay? Give him, he shouldn't know your whereabouts 24/7. He shouldn't know your schedule 24/7. You should be busy sometimes. Like, give him a little bit of, why is she pulling back from me? What she be up to? Like, give him a little bit. If he just know your next move all the time, then there's no interest. It's like, you're too predictable. Stop being predictable, okay? We get predictable. No, really though. Also, if he's used to you looking like one type of way, switch it up. Switch it up. No, really though, switch it up. Like, if he's used to you looking one way, introduce him to you looking another way. And that's not to say, oh, now you have to be super girly. No, if you were super girly before, maybe introduce him to something else. Like, show him a different side of you that he's not already used to, where he might look at you like, this is interesting. Or if you know he's into like a certain look that you are also comfortable yourself doing, try it. Because I also don't want you changing yourself to be something you're not for somebody, which I've told you multiple times. If he's into a look that you're also into for yourself, try it. But if he's into something that you're not into and you couldn't see yourself doing, let it go. You don't have to be that. And also, just because somebody has a type does not mean that they would not date somebody outside of that type. So this is just an option for you, okay, babe? Don't be discouraged. You also have the option of just being straightforward. And I know a lot of times we're scared of doing this for many reasons. I know a lot of times we're scared of doing this because we're like, well, what if it ruins the friendship? What if he doesn't like me back? Because truly, just be honest with yourself and say that you're afraid of rejection, especially rejection from somebody that you are already close with and that you care about, or embarrassment in general, especially if you're doing this in front of people. Totally get that. But you have to ask yourself if you would even be able to be an adequate friend to this person if you are still in the friend zone with these feelings, right? So let's say you never act on these feelings. Do you think you're going to be able to be an adequate friend when you have all these feelings? Are you going to be able to listen to him talk about girls? Are you going to be able to, you know, be on his shoulder and give him advice about his future girlfriend? Are you going to be able to do those things? Probably not. So you might as well just get it out the way anyway. Like, you're not in a space to want to be that boy's friend in the first place. So if it works out and he likes you back, great. And if it doesn't, you probably wouldn't have been the best friend to him anyway. Also, you might want to get some info from his friends and like see what he's into, see if he is kind of feeling you like that. Like, they kind of have the tea as well, especially if you're in a friend group already. It'll be really easy. Sorry that the sun is acting up. Y'all know I'll be doing that. You gotta just put yourself out there, babe. Like, I understand that it's scary and like, I know this is your friend, but like, you just gotta do it. Like, turn the flirt on, okay? Like, obviously you don't have to be like, oh my god, I want you so bad. Like, no. no, we don't have to do all that, but you definitely can like throw a flirt in here and there. Also, you can introduce things that maybe you haven't done before. So maybe like normally when he tells a joke or something, you're just like ha 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 ha, like kiki, laughing in your own place. This time, if he has a shoulder, maybe do the shoulder, maybe you know what I'm saying? It's a little more touchy-feely than normal, a little bit more intimate, like affectionate. Obviously, you're not gonna be making out with doing all this like with your friend. Just a little shoulder grab here, a little this here, you know. Alright, y'all, so that is basically it. I will definitely do a part 2 if you guys want more of this. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, turn post notifications on. You got a lot to do. You better get to it. And I will see y'all in my next one.